Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome back to my channel, AC Shaman TV. And if you're new, welcome and don't forget to subscribe. So this reading is on Donald Trump's August. Now July was very busy, very crazy with Robert Mueller testifying before Congress, with Donald Trump's tweets about the squad. I think that's what they're called. The four women in Congress, the four women of color, that he was tweeting about, and also Congress or the House wanting to start taking steps to look into the impeachment process, but needing to maybe wait and get some more information at this time. But things are starting to move in a particular way, and so let's take a look and see what is happening for Donald Trump in the month of August. Okay, what can we know about Donald Trump's August 2019? Donald Trump. We have the Nine of Winter. He's having a very difficult time in the month of August sleeping. He's having anxiety. He's really worried about where things are going to go. It's not like he really sleeps now, but it's just compounding his lack of sleep. And he's very overwhelmed. He's not really sure what he needs to do or what he wants to do at this point. But the whole situation has risen his anxiety level. We have the Four of Autumn. A lot of that is dealing with his financial situation. His finances are creating the stress for him, and what may be revealed around that, around his financial gains or how he obtained his financial wealth. And so he's worried about how he can hold on to that, how he can persevere during this time and still preserve what he has, what he's accumulated. So he's really looking at the wealth he has, and he does not want to become poor by his standards. He wants to retain his wealth, and so that's at the forefront of his mind and how he's going to be able to do that. We have the Ace of Summer. He's still trying to stay hopeful and positive about the outcome of everything that's been happening. And he may come up with an idea or a way of being able to hold on to his wealth. So something that comes to him that helps him be able to have the peace of mind that he needs in order to accomplish what it is he's trying to do in terms of how to hold on to his wealth. We have the Three of Autumn. Yeah, a lot of it is how, again, to hold on to all the hard work that he's put in to get to the point where he's at. And he wants to make sure that he still has a hold on that. He doesn't want to let the situation that's happening around him to affect that. But it still is, but his focus, he wants to try and focus on making sure that he can work with people who can help him make sure he has a hold on his wealth, or is able to keep his wealth. We have the Hermit. Yeah, he's trying to seek out somebody, and maybe that's where he gets the idea, some kind of epiphany or something that comes to him, that he's able to talk with someone who can help him figure out how he can make sure he keeps the wealth that he's accumulated. And so he may pull back a bit and maybe travel somewhere where he can talk to this person, or talk to someone who can actually help him at this time. We have the Six of Winter. Yeah, I think he might be traveling somewhere to talk with someone who's going to help him with this situation that he's found himself in. Shine a light on how he can better hold on to his financial wealth, how to deal with the investigations that's happening around him. Maybe he's also going to travel to Israel. If he's traveling for business, some of it is going to be to help him sort this out. So whatever break that he's taking, he's going to use that to communicate with people who can help him sort this out, who can help him keep certain things hidden, or how to hold on to the wealth that he has while he's dealing with this situation. He may be also traveling somewhere where he can find a place that will hold some of his wealth that maybe people wouldn't have access to, or the US government may not have access to, or may not be able to go after his money in any kind of way. So he's looking into that. He will be talking with people. If he's not doing it now, he'll be talking with someone who will tell him how to better deal with that. What else can we know about Donald Trump's August? What can we know about Donald Trump's August? We have the Ten of Winter. He's wanting to be able to move forward from all the challenges that he's been experiencing. He wants to put an end to them looking into his finances. He wants to put an end to the stress and the worry that he has over what could potentially happen to him at the end of his presidency. So he's trying to cover all bases. He's trying to think of how he can resolve this situation. We have the Seven of Autumn. He's trying to make plans, what the plans for the future, what next steps he needs to take, what next steps are going to help him put an end to these challenges that he is facing at this time. He's really trying to figure out the best way to put his money, where to put his money, how to hold on to his money. So he's seeking someone who can truly help him invest or hide, or I don't know, put money in Swiss bank accounts or something, or maybe even in Israel or somewhere. But he's trying to figure out how he can resolve this situation at the end of the day. We have the Ace of Winter. Yeah, he's gonna keep trying to figure out how he can resolve this, because he knows that this is a very difficult thing that is happening for him, but he's not allowing it to stop him from doing what he feels is important to his livelihood. And so he's going to come up with different ways, different ideas to resolve this challenge that's coming at him. He's also thinking about how maybe he can even end his presidency and hold on to his money, but also go somewhere. I don't know if he wants to go hide somewhere, if he can hide somewhere where maybe, I think when Robert Mueller mentioned that he can be charged after he leaves office, I think it's really making him think, where can he go? How can he hold on to his money? How can he resolve all of that? He may be saying everything is a witch hunt and stuff like that, but he's making plans. He's worried. He's worried about all that he has worked for, all that he has accumulated in his life, and he wants to make sure he holds on to that. He's not trying to become poor by his standards. Whatever poor is for him, he's not wanting to go down that road. And so he's going to try and figure out how he can hold on to his money. So he's going to communicate with people. He's going to seek out people who know how to, I keep getting hide money, how to hide money, how to hold on to it, how to make sure that he doesn't lose any of that. So there's definitely someone who he's going to be communicating with. And it may be someone overseas, somewhere where he's going to travel to and get that guidance. Let me see if we can get anything about the presidency itself, any political aspect of his job. Is there anything that we can know in the month of August about Donald Trump's presidency and the political side of things? What can we know? Please show us okay. We've got life experience. So the presidency, the political atmosphere is not on very solid ground at this time, and there is going to be a lot of change that's going to happen. It's not all clear at this time, but they are starting proceedings in terms of impeachment, the impeachment process, but it's going to take some time. There's still a lot of steps that they need to go through and take before they may get to where they can do anything around the impeachment aspect of things. But there is a lot of change that's going to be happening for him, with the Democrats taking these steps. But again, there's still a lot that has to be done. There are steps that need to be taken, procedures that need to happen. But this is a huge political problem for him. But he wants to make sure he's got his livelihood in terms of his wealth and all of that taken care of. In about 6 to 7 weeks, Donald Trump is really going to have an eye-opening experience, or he's going to really see the challenge that he is facing. And there may be 3 more people that may have to speak before Congress that will make this instability of his presidency even more unstable, more challenge for Donald Trump. There may be 2 that are closer in terms of when they are communicating or speaking before Congress, and 1 that's a little bit farther down the road. But they will have an effect on his presidency. At the same time, he's not allowing it to burden him to such a strong extent. Yes, he is worried, he's anxious about what could possibly happen, but he's also planning and devising maybe different ways that he can get out of this situation unscathed. I'm not sure how he'll do that, but that's what he's thinking and trying to plan at this time, because he's trying to figure out how he can get out of this situation, how he can hold on to his money and all the work that he's put in, how to make sure that his finances are looked after. So he's really planning the next stage, the next steps, because he knows this is not going to be an easy situation for him. But he will devise some kind of way to figure out how to get out of this situation. I think he's had lots of challenges in his life, and he's always figured out how to get out of it unscathed. So that's where his mind is at. You know, he's done it before, he's done it numerous times. So to him, this is just another one of those times. And so he's just going to plan and figure out how to get out of this situation as well. And so that's what I've got for Donald Trump and the month of August. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.